interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Alright guys, let's get serious here for a moment. I have bad news. Someone somewhere has decided to kill the secret Samba battery project. I don't know what to say. I guess I have to apologize to you guys. I kind of jumped the gun, but the reason I did that is, well, let me explain. For those of you who know me, you know that 2 years ago, I started the transition to becoming a YouTuber, right? And so I knew that the only way to make money by doing videos on YouTube was to be able to have advertisers, to have people give you money to either put a product placement on your videos, or, you know, you can do direct ads. You push a product, you know, you reviews or whatever. The problem is obviously that I'm a kind of a hack. I'm not very good at being organized and at presenting myself, doing proposals, and, you know, convincing the right people to give me money to represent them, right? And so I knew that the road to success was going to be a hard one, and of course I'm not a stranger to hard work. And so eventually what I was going to be able to do is build enough of an audience to have enough influence that people would that advertisers would not be able to ignore me. And so when that day came, I would be in a better position. See, I would have more leverage to be able to accept the things that I wanted to do, or to do the projects on my terms, right? That's the only way that I will be able to operate, because like I say, I'm really not good at doing this, right? Behind the camera, I'm a complete mess. I'm really bad at editing. It takes me a long time. In front of the camera, I'm even worse. I'm about the most inarticulate person that you'll see. I have to keep cutting. I can't get through a single sentence without messing up, right? And I don't like to plan or script my videos. So in order to just kind of wing it in front of the camera, sort of like this, what I'm doing right now, I have to have something to offer, you know, something compelling to offer for advertisers to be able to forgive, you know, my shortcomings. And so that has been the plan all along. And a few weeks ago, the day finally came. An ad agency contacted me and they said, look, are you interested in doing this battery project? We have a huge client. They have an advertising campaign that talks about their safety of their batteries. And we pitched the idea to put it on your bus, and then we do some promotional thing with that. And then, you know, we'll pair you up with some other big YouTuber that has more influence than you, and it's all gonna be good. And so as the weeks went by, you know, meeting after meeting and email after email and reports of the ad agency getting approval from the marketing department over there at the client, from the technical department. Last week, when I made that video, it seemed like we had this in the bag. The ad agency, they pretty much told me like, oh, this is a done deal. We just have to get the final signature from, you know, the executives over there. And then everything was worked out. The dates when the batteries were gonna arrive, the YouTuber that I was gonna work with, the titles and the subjects of what the videos were gonna be about, all that stuff was set. And because of the tight schedule that we had in front of us, I started getting a little bit ahead of it, try to pre-plan some stuff so that I wouldn't be run around. And one of those things that I did was to reach out to you guys to be able to see if anyone was willing to help me, because I was going to need a lot of help doing the grunt of the work, the soldering of all these batteries, right? And so, to my surprise, yeah, there's like over 350 of you guys that signed up. And I guess that's the only thing that comes out of this, because after weeks and weeks and weeks and pretty much seeing confidence from everyone that this was actually going to happen, just with one swift no, the whole project falls to the ground. And so here I am. I'm getting a lot of message from you guys that you guys are like willing to reschedule your vacations and get on a plane and come here, and like, you know, it's like, I'm blown away, and I'm also scared and worried that some of you might actually do that. Please don't do that. If you're one of those people, please don't do it. The project is dead. It's not gonna happen, right? And the plan was that after coming off very intense 3 days of NASCAR, I was going to then jump right into 2 weeks of intense work for this project, right? And so we had to schedule, the delivery was going to be by the 11th of next month. And so we have to do all this work. But now that that has fallen through, I have actually taken more work with the NASCAR stuff. And that's what I was doing yesterday. I was editing all day to be able to upload, my vlog onto my channel. But I'm also going to work on a video for their channel, for the Speedways channel, right? And so, yeah, I hadn't had time to actually sit down and kind of address this, but I've seen all the messages and the emails and the comments and the videos and stuff. I know that I owed you guys an explanation, and just to make sure that you guys are up to speed as to what's happening. As to the project, I mean, it's dead. I don't see a benefit in discussing what it was and who the client was, because I'd like to keep doors open. Moving forward, I still need my big break. I still need someone to believe in me, give me a chance to be able to actually get paid to do all these videos, right? I'm not making enough money, and I'm really struggling financially to just keep going. And I know that that's going to change at any moment. And I thought this was going to be the thing. Unfortunately, it's not. And so I'm going to have to keep struggling. As you guys know, achieving goals is not easy. And so all I can say is thank you. Thank you for believing in me. All of you guys have signed up. All of you guys that have messaged me and told me that you guys are ready to jump on a plane and a truck and a bus and, come all the way to California to help me for this battery project. I want to thank you guys. I'm blown away. But unfortunately, this project will not happen, and we'll have to wait for the next one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for support. We'll see you in the next video.